So I want to tell you about one of the most difficult to believe aspects of the advanced physics being withheld from us, and that is the physical materialization. Um, so I'll read a couple paragraphs from Thomas Bearden out of Excalibur Briefing, and then we'll go and read a couple paragraphs from Stephen Greer out of Hidden Truth, Forbidden Knowledge, where each of them addresses physical materialization from a different angle. And you can kind of cross-reference those in your mind, and it'll help you, I think it'll help you understand the reality of this. Because to us right now, that stuff just sounds like a fairy tale, but it's not. And it is being withheld from us, and it's part of the entire political restructuring on planet Earth, where we move away from corporations and money and owning things into a place where everything is free and no one is poor, and we can almost forget about poverty and scarcity. Those aren't even concerns for us anymore. And then life will take on a completely different structure. Our entire culture worldwide will be completely redesigned. And it'll look almost like some utopian world compared to the one we live in now, which I think is probably regarded as a hellish place of suffering. It's regarded that way by the advanced races. So let's start here with Thomas Bearden talking about some of the physics behind materialization. Scalar interferometry. The interference of two scalar Tesla waves. A Tesla wave consists of a normal wave coupled to its phase conjugate replica. In the interference, coupling can occur and produce or extract electromagnetic waves, energy at a distance. The phase conjugation aspect is the secret of Tesla's revolutionary discovery of wireless transmission without loss. It is also the secret of producing death rays. The invulnerable Tesla shield, that's a missile shield, anti-gravity, superluminal communication, known as the Ansible in science fiction, controlled materialization, dematerialization, and transmutation, psychokinesis, and free energy. The ubiquitous photon interaction presently is the basis for first-order physical reality, and the photon's speed results in a speed of light limited reality being detected. Scalar electromagnetic waves contain vacuum engine substructures and do not necessarily have this speed limitation. Detection by scalar waves yields a higher order physical reality and a vastly expanded quantum mechanics and relativity theory. Substructure. In the new approach, a scalar has an infinite dimensioned virtual state substructure filled with waves, particles, etc. Vacuum has precisely the same sort of substructure. the substructure is rigorously charge flux, where observable mass is not present. Any vector, since it contains a set of scalars, also contains a set of virtual state charge flux substructures. One can engineer, pattern, arrange, and utilize these substructures to give various paranormal effects. These effects include materialization and dematerialization, psychokinesis, clairvoyance, superluminal communication, anti-gravity, teleportation, apportation, remote viewing, production of energy at a distance, extraction of energy at a distance, electron dissolution, etc. Okay, so let's compare that to the way Stephen Greer talks about it. Also, before that, Bearden mentions one other thing about materialization. By proper coherent tuning, an object in one of the ortho frames can be ortho-rotated into our frame and objectified. And that is what the Tibetan monks call a tulpa, an objective materialization of a thought form. Okay, now Stephen Greer says, advanced extraterrestrial vehicles are actually made through what I call infra-ultrasound. The object is made by assembling and maneuvering the astral matrix to build the template of the craft at that subtle level, and it then emerges as a perfect molded form into material physical molecules. As they emerge, using this infra-ultrasonic way of manufacturing, the etheric and astral energy level imbues the spaceship with intelligence. They can be so structured technologically at a subatomic level that there is organizing intelligence associated with it and life. So they are actually intelligent biomachines. They're so sophisticated that they take on a level of self-integration and intelligence. So the ETs, their technology is conscious and it's alive. Okay. So, stuff like this here, right? These fabulous, this king's ransom and jewels. This can be materialized for nothing. All right? So that's the end of money. And it's the end of the class system. And it's the end of work as we know it. You'll only be working on things that interest you. So there's a big cultural change that's coming, and it's for the better. It's for the better. So I'll stop there on this one.